Hello YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, now doing another endgame build for Heroes of Order and Chaos, and yes, it's gonna be a Acridix, and this Acridix build is gonna be a crazy, full carry, amazing, awesome, oh my gosh, no defense, what? Did you say no Yes, I did, no defense on Acridix. This is gonna be all solid mage damage, and we will see how it goes. I have so much fun with this build, and I actually do very well with it. So let's go ahead and get in and start building. So how I start off is I start building some Squire's Wisdom, 2 as a matter of fact, and after that, when I'm in lane doing a couple different things, I start building into the Leviathan Cloak. This allows me to increase my magical pierce as well as my magical attack. Really, it's an awesome first item. Unless you can save up enough money to buy an enchanter's ring, which is even better, to maximize your damage. These are always my first 2 items. After that, I typically buy boots if needed. And then I keep on building up. Building him into the main killing, wrecking machine that he can be. So we're going to start building into more magical damage. But what I want to do is start building into the Searing Orb. This is what makes him go so amazing with this build. So we're going to go ahead, get the Searing Orb because it burns through 30% of enemy's magical defense. After that, I typically start building more damage right away, which would be a secondary enchanter's ring, which makes it insane. After that, I go ahead and sell a Squire's Wisdom, and we want to build a little bit of defense, so well, HP in a way. So we buy this Staff of Vigor. The Staff of Vigor just gives me a little bit of that HP, but it penetrates through that magical defense. And you can get that before the second enchanters. It's very good. After that, we're going to increase it into the Lollipop. Now this Lollipop is what helps me generate so much damage throughout. Now if you're having trouble with mana, which is quite possible, you could go ahead and build a mana regen item such as the Sapphire's Amulet. This Sapphire's Amulet will help you keep your mana regen as well as your MP up, but I typically don't have a problem with it, so I don't buy that yet. The next item I start building into is the Helm of Divine Favor. Now this will also help you with your mana regen, but it's the only defensive item I use with this build. I kind of defensive item. It gives you 3 seconds of invulnerability, plus you will be kind of targeted. So I buy Cloud Walkers, and this is the only thing that helps you level up your MP. It's a passive, so it helps you recover it per level. So we go ahead and buy a Helm of Cloud Walkers. After that, we'll go straight into the Helm of Divine Favor, maximizing that DPS as we want to. After this, I typically want to sell this, and we want to build a Storm Cloak. Now you can go 1 or 2 items right here. I love the Storm Cloak for all of its wonderful qualities because it is awesome. Or you can build the Staff of Rectitude just to increase your leech of your Leap of Filth. Now this is a good one, but we want to build the Storm Cloak because I love the insane damage it can do with the Acridix. Jump, spin, and the extra damage added by the ulti. So we're going to go ahead, maximize that, and talking about what type of shoes we want. There's 2 types of shoes I usually use. Boots of Firewalkers, of course, or chain boots, but typically it's boots of Firewalkers. And after that, we just finish it off with the Bone Flame one, maximizing that DPS as much as possible. So the reason this build is good is because we have maximized attack, plus maximized movement speed from our boots, as well as our passive on the Lollipop. We got a little bit of the defense because we need this because he will be targeted. So if you hit it right before you die, usually your Leap of Filth will come back and regenerate. When it comes back, activating the awesome Storm Cloak will help you wreck anybody on the map. So guys, gals, I'll have the tablets right after this. The recommended recommended talents in the description below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I'll see you out in the Battle of Herodon. Destroyer out. Hey guys and gals, how you doing? Destroyer here. Wanted to do a little bit of tablets for the amazing crazy build that I did for Acridix just a second ago. And as you see, Acridix has no defense, so and a ton of magical damage. So we really want to reflect more defense in his tablets in this time. And the main 3 tablets that I use and recommend are these 3. Most of the time I'll switch out the Tablet of Assistance, and we'll get to that in a second. But first off, the inscriptions I use are either Magical Attack, Pierce Through Magical Defense, which I suggest that one over Magical Attack, and HP inscriptions. Those are the 3 that I use the most, and those are the ones I need the most. So if you don't have, like I said, Pierce Through Magical Defense, Magical Attack inscriptions are okay. So let's get in. The main tablet that I love using with this build is the Elder Tablet, of course, because it increases my physical defense by so much, keeping me alive. Especially, you know, since I don't have any, I only have that 3 seconds of invulnerability, and allowing me to jump in there and leech that HP. Another one that I really like using is the... Hello guys and gals, how you doing? Destroyer here, and I quickly wanted to go over some tablets that I suggest for Acridix. And as you can see in my build that I just did, that I have no defense and a ton of magical damage. So that is the more reason to look for Acridix to be a little bit more defensive in his tablets. So first let's go over inscriptions. I love using Pierce Through Magical Defense as a main order inscription, and HP as a main, well, vice versa, Chaos inscription. So if you don't have Pierce Through Magical Defense, because they're kind of hard to get, also you could use, you know, Magical Attack, which is good as well. And since I have so much magical damage, getting in on these tablets, the Elder Tablet is my #1 tablet of choice with him because of so much defense it gives me because of my magical attack. I think we're pushing a little over, almost at, you know, a 380 or 350 magical attack or more. So this is one reason for the Elder Tablet. Also, I love using the Protective Tablet. I do not know how many times when I got below 20% with him, it has saved me drastically, just insane, because I've turned back and jumped in and leeched with my Leap of Filth. Also, I love using the Tablet of Assistance with him, but if you're looking to be a little bit more defensive or offensive in a way, you can use this tablet right here, the Tablet of Courage. I recommend this one as well, and also the Tablet of Blood Freeze. Now this tablet is really good because you can get 3 Pierce Through Magical Defense inscriptions on it, so this could also help you a lot. I mean, 5 points, and you know, that's a good bit. So guys and gals, please tell me what you think about this in-game build. I know it's more of a carry and risky type of build, but I love using it with the Acridix, and it is just fun. So guys and gals, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I'll see you out in the Battle of Herodon. Destroyer out.